Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Lake to Lake Girls. We are your hosts, Tiffany and Amanda. Welcome to another Tuesday. It is July 30th and it's roughly 6:01 right now. How's your day going so far?
Okay. It's actually been a bit of a rough day, but I'm here.
I was right
Hanging out
where
with
you
my
are.
friends, so it's all good.
I was where you are yesterday.
Okay.
The most miserable day ever.
Yeah.
I would just kept on
today
piling.
wasn't the most miserable day I've ever had. It's like a half miserable day.
So only partially miserable.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah. You had a really bad day.
Yesterday. Today is much better. Granted, I would rather it be better than it is, but you know, it's...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you know what? Everything always looks better in the morning.
It does.
Sort of thing.
I agree.
Did you ever find that, like, you know, you go to bed, like, all worried or just, I don't know, anxious about something, but you wake up in the morning and, I don't know, it's a new day, new possibilities.
Well, I determined, this is what, the things that bothered me yesterday probably wouldn't have, they would have bothered me, but not as much as they did, but I didn't work out Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Oh, so that probably
not even a little bit
puts you in like a
funk.
Yeah,
I was just And I didn't work out Friday because I had to work from 5 a.m. until freaking after cruising night. And I was like, "There's no way." I was so tired.
Yeah.
Which it was in Geneva. It was really success. Oh, it was amazing.
The weather was like perfect. I didn't go this year. I'll talk about why in a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, the weather was like amazing.
It was beautiful out.
Yeah.
There were hundreds of people. There was amazing cars there this year. I loved the selection of cars. There was even motorcycles. There was the food. You know the food.
Yeah.
Oh, the food.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with the food. And we were broadcasting live 98.5 WMOR. I was on there live, and I was just giving away prizes for 2 hours, and people were just going home with crazy prizes, and we were just having such a good time.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, what did I do? I worked. I worked till about noon, from 5 a.m. to noon. Then I had to, then I was hanging out with some friends, and then I went to a friend's show that night. We had to go to bed early because Sunday was Tough Mudder. Which we will get to in a little bit. And Sunday, obviously, I was at Tough Mudder. Now, granted, exercise could have, I walked a lot as a spectator at Tough Mudder. I completed a spectator mutter.
Yeah. Good one.
But I do want to go off by saying I want to do it next year.
Do you?
That's
going to a race
my new
is
goal.
Always so like super motivating. How long was this one? Because it's usually 10 to 12 miles, right?
This one was 12.2.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Plus obstacles.
Yeah.
So, and you know, I thought it was going to be it started off a really crappy day. I mean, Tough Mudder, you expect
raining,
to be
wasn't
mud.
it? Yeah.
Yes. And all of Saturday downpour. So I wasn't super thrilled. Because I was like, I'm at the Tough Mudder, yes, but I am not a participant. But it ended up being actually a beautiful overcast day. And there were spots of sunshine every once in a while. There's a little bit of breeze coming through.
Where did it actually take place? Because I saw a lot of people on Facebook.
They say Buffalo.
Okay.
Just because it's the biggest city, the most well-known. Yeah. But it's in Andover.
Oh, okay.
And it was perfect. It was like 2 hours away, I think. Not even 2 hours away. It wasn't that bad of a commute. Our team kicked off at 11, and they have hundreds of people at each time slot being released into this thing. So there's a bunch of people just...
Because it's a team, too. It's not... I mean,
you can do it by yourself, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, that's not really how it's meant to be done. It's like a very... team atmosphere.
Not even just your own team, you're an entire team. And like I'm going to show you, and they take a pledge before they go off into the race about it's not about my time. It's about everyone crossing the finish line.
Yeah.
I will help a mutter down who's down before I try to, you know, push myself farther, which is, I love that.
That is
Even
pretty cool.
better than that is that the whole thing is for the Wounded Warrior Project.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's just, it was how vested they are in the Wounded Warrior Project is just incredible, and sends a huge message, and I love it so much. I mean, at the end of the race, the people go around and they collect your shoes for the needy and for people who need them, and of course some people don't give them up, but some people do, and it's a great, it's a lot about charity, but there's obviously money to be had. $150 to run in this thing.
Holy crap.
It makes you think, like, why did I pay $150?
Yeah, why did I agree to do this? Yeah, and pay this much money. I can kind of relate to that.
But once I saw it and once I experienced it, I'm like, I'm in.
Yeah.
It didn't take long.
And that's the thing, too, with those types of races. The atmosphere is
incredible.
So, like, yeah, you get so pumped into it.
Motivated.
I remember that with
so many words
the
that
Spartan
I
Race. And that Jared did in June, because I didn't participate in that, but I went and like supported him, and you know, it's incredible, you know, because there were a lot of spectators there too.
Yep.
You know, parents, you know,
supporting
friends, people. Like kids and stuff. So that it was pretty cool. I can't say I want to do a Spartan race.
What does the Spartan race entail?
It is well, he did the Spartan Sprint, which is the first in a series of the Spartan races, and that I think was. It's like a 5K, a little more like 3 to 4 miles or 3 to 5 miles, and you do a ton of obstacles. They're pretty tough, but the thing is, if you fail an obstacle or you can't complete it, you have to do 30 burpees, which is how do I describe a burpee? They're awful. I can tell you that. Oh my god, I don't know how to like describe it without showing. I'm not about to show you one, but it's literally you're like completely like horizontal on the ground, and you end up being like jumping up completely like vertical, and you do 30 of those in a row as like
it's
not a punishment.
It's a football.
Like,
it's a football move where you slam yourself down on the ground, get up, slam yourself down on the ground, get up, kind of thing.
I mean, they might do it in football, but if you, I guess Google it. I don't know how to describe it.
I'm gonna Google this.
Now. It's actually like a burpee, like the more you can do,
it's spelled
like
that? Burp?
Yeah, BURPEE. And like I said, I don't know how to describe it. I think like seeing one is better than I could probably
How to burpee.
It. How to burpee. So anyways, you have to do 30, and they're exhausting. They're hard to do. The heck is
that? Nothing. Nothing. It's an advertisement. Of course, it's YouTube. But, okay, so you have to do the burpees, which we'll find out what they are in just a second. But how many obstacles would you say?
I think there was...
Here it is.
15? I might be thinking of what I did on Saturday, though. I don't know how... There's a lot. But,
So if you don't finish, you have to do one of these suckers.
Well, if you can't do a certain obstacle... or you, like, fail to successfully do it. Like, one of them is, like, a javelin, like a spear throw. And if you don't, like, hit, like, the straw mannequin, like, you have to do 30 burpees.
Oh, wow. So, now see, in the... Is this it? You see? He's in, like, a push-up position?
Yeah, it's like a push-up, and then you jump up. Then, okay,
he's not coming all the way up.
You know, you do. I don't know what this guy's doing.
Okay, but it's a version of this. Right? I guess
he's
everyone
like
doing
half of a burpee. Okay, there you go. And
then you jump up. He's just showing the directions. He's doing it step by step right now. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
30 of those in a row. God, doing 10 of them in a row is... Ugh. But, and so, but the Spartan races, they build on, like, the next one I think is this... I don't know, there's like a trifecta, and each one is, like, consecutively longer and tougher. And if you do like the three Spartan races within 1 year, you get like a Spartan trifecta medal.
Nice.
And then there's like the Spartan death race, which you have to like qualify for. Yeah, it's like a marathon length, I think.
That's what I want to sign up for. A marathon death race.
There are people who, like...
live on that.
Yeah.
They travel around the world. There's people at Tough Mudder who travel around the world to these kind of events just to do these stupid... Oh, my God.
Yeah. But anyways, sorry, let's get back to Tough Mudder.
No, you're fine. I like hearing about it. Okay, and, well... what made me decide I wanted to do it was, one, the atmosphere, incredible. Like you're saying, like, there's no other atmosphere like this. The camaraderie is just, it's beautiful. That's the only way I can explain it. It's beautiful, the way, just to see people and coming together. We talked about this last week, coming together, something big coming together.
Yeah.
But aside from that I saw people 3 times my age.
Oh, I know. When you see older people doing it, kicking your butt,
or
like
people who are really, really on the larger side.
Yeah, you're like, I can do that.
Be like, these people are getting through and doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe not as fast as like the super fit people, but they're doing it.
Yeah.
And that's inspirational too. Like I'm like, why didn't I do this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's because it's 12 miles and you get electroshock therapy.
Oh, did they have electric?
Oh, 2 of them.
Okay.
2 of them.
I've experienced that before. It's
not fun. No. That's what they were saying, and I got it all on video.
Nice.
Next year there won't be video. Sorry. And then one of our teammates actually was wearing one of those cameras on his chest that you can get wet.
Like a GoPro. Mm-hmm. Oh, I want one.
Those so do I. He said he spent like $300 on it.
Yeah, they're like $300-400
to get that kind of video. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And they have like the wide angle lens. They're pretty nice.
Mm-hmm. I think I would get the one that you would put on your head because once you're in, like, your chest is in the water, you can't see anything.
Yeah, you can get, like, the head mount or, like, put on a helmet.
Mm-hmm. Now, there were so many people there, and, like, that's what the big thing was. The big seller was that all these people were doing it that you wouldn't expect to do a Tough Mudder. Mm-hmm. Like, psh, that's motivation. And that's my next goal now. I'm going to do the Tough Mudder next year. And some crazy people do it both days. Ugh. They do it twice. Ugh. I work out every day, except for this past weekend. And I know after doing that once, my muscles are going to be jello.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I was sore after Saturday. Yeah. I didn't do the Tough Mudder, but we'll talk about that.
I can't imagine doing it 2 days.
Yeah.
In a row.
I say crazy.
What was really cool is at the end, they all got a headband, they all got a T-shirt, they got a free beer, and they never really watched the tables, so people took 2 beers. Yeah. I deserve this, which they did. Yeah. They worked really hard for it. So, I mean, it was incredible, and I can't wait to try it next year. I'm so excited. As soon as they know they give the dates and everything is set, I'm buying it so then I can't back out.
The sooner you usually register for these types of races, too, the cheaper they are. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you get it. That 150 was the discounted rate.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was $20 to be a spectator. And did you know, as a spectator, I had to sign a death waiver as well?
Really? I did not know that.
A week prior, I'm like thinking, what am I going to be doing?
I would just say, what do they put the spectators through?
What are you people going to do to me?
Oh my God.
I was super nervous about it. I was like, I don't understand why. Well, why?
I know, because when you read through those waivers, actually, did I have it? I had to sign one because I was a spectator for the Spartan Sprint. I had to sign one too. Now that you say that,
they have to cover their butts because people will sue for anything nowadays.
That is true. Say you like slip. Like, you trip over a rock.
Especially muddy. And, like, the mudder was super
break your
muddy.
Wrist or something. That is kind of, common sense to cover your butt. But, yeah, no, it does make you think when you're looking through all those, like, different things. Like, you might die. And you're like, ugh.
You could die.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah. Have fun, guys. Be
some
safe.
of the signs were like, enjoy our farm.
What?
Because it was on like this giant farm.
Oh, okay.
And they just carved the obstacle race through the corn and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But enjoy our farm. What?
Okay. Interesting.
What? For the Tough Mudder, enjoy?
Yeah. Well, did anyone say like what their favorite obstacle was or like what the toughest one was?
The most beautiful thing about this, and this is what I really liked about this, there's 15 obstacles. Mm-hmm. And every person on the team was afraid of one obstacle.
Okay.
And what's
the same
nice about
one or a different one?
Different ones.
Okay.
Different ones. So you had to overcome your fear.
Mm-hmm.
Like Brian, he was afraid of the jumping off the 15 feet into the water. Marty was afraid of the snake, where you had to go through tubes.
Oh, okay.
In water, like 2 tubes in water,
like underneath water. Or, I
like
don't think
partially
I would
covered.
Like that.
Yeah.
Ah!
Not only are you in one of our teammates, Mari, he came out of the one tube and says, "Now I know what it feels like to be flushed down a toilet."
Oh my god.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
And I'll show you all these. I'll show you all of them with a video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show the video in a second. You're not the whole thing because it's 17 minutes long.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I'll show like the different pieces.
Yeah.
The different elements that was in it. And then there was people afraid of the electroshock, which just happened twice.
Mm-hmm.
One was you crawled through water like an army crawl, but with the dangly.
Oh, I did something similar in the zombie race.
Yep.
Yeah.
So not all of them are
Last year.
charged. Only part of them are charged. So you don't know what's going to shock you and what's
my
not.
God.
And then you add water. It's super intense.
Yeah.
And then the last thing that you did for this race, the very last thing before you crossed the finish line was there was like rafters with all long dangly ones.
Did you have to run
and you had to
through
run
them?
through them. And there was bales of
hay.
hay. Freaking A. Like changing your levels so that you had to get through it. And people were just...
I've seen videos of people just barreling through them. Because what are you going to do? You don't want to stop. Yeah.
It's worse to go slow.
Yeah.
It's worse to go slow.
Exactly.
And people, every time, like every once in a while, you see someone come tumbling out. Come tumbling out. Come tumbling out. Oh my God. And no matter how scary those were, you know, it looked so fun. And the teamwork that they were doing.
It is fun, you know. And you
despite
feel
being afraid.
Incredible after you do it. You're like,
oh yeah, it sucks.
It's such a high though. Like once you do it and you like
finish,
accomplish it, you're like,
they were on top of the world.
It's an incredible feeling.
And that's why I said I was like, I want that feeling.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said. I want that feeling.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna do it next year. So if you want to be on my team, you can.
All right, we'll see. I'm not gonna make any promises. We'll see.
We'll see how it happens in January. You know, that's when they bought their tickets last time. So I'm guessing.
Holy
that's when
crap! In January. Wow. Well, that's a really good goal to work towards, though.
Yeah, because then you can really start.
Yeah. Huh.
Getting ready.
Yeah.
But aside from all of that, there's a video that I took.
Yeah, I want to see.
I can show you the actual full-size video. So, like, you can go on my Facebook. I put it on my Facebook if you want to see it some other time. But here's the pledge.
So how many people on each team?
As many as you want or as little as you want.
Oh, okay.
I understand the Tough Mudder is not a race, but a challenge. Camaraderie before my individual time. I do not whine. I help my fellow mudders complete the course. I will overcome all fears.
I want you to have left to your left, to your right behind you. You pat their back, you shake their hand, because we leave nobody behind. You're all going to make it a finish line today. You're looking amazing. You are awesome. You are
Mind you, they had to climb over a 6-foot wall just to get into this little cage that they're in. Just to start. Just to start.
To get to the starting corral. That's funny.
One headphone's working?
Yeah.
Huh. It's not really about the music. I took out most of the talking.
Yeah.
Okay, so here is the first one. Ready? This is I'm just going to skip through so you don't have to watch the whole 17 minutes. Okay, see the ones in yellow up here? That's my team.
Okay. Yep.
Not him, but the other ones. And the one in that one right there, he is on my team.
The guy with the GoPro on his chest?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was on my team. He's on my team. Here goes the GoPro. And his girlfriend right there. Okay, so that was one of the ones that our teammates was afraid of. Okay, so then you skip forward. Here is the crawling through the electricity.
Hang on, I'm waiting for the... Oh, dang.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Okay, now this next one, everyone said was kind of like a relief thing.
Okay.
Oops, I didn't mean to hit pause. Oopsie. There we go. It's where you just get on your back in the water and you just pull yourself through the cage.
Huh.
So you kind of like had your
Like
legs
floating.
relief. Yeah. It's relief for your legs. Okay, and then the next one.
No, did you record this? Or?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I videotaped everything. So it's a little shaky because I'm trying to cheer and I'm
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
record. I'm
yeah.
trying to cheer and I forget that I'm recording. Oh, I felt bad. But, I tried to... Okay, so after that, they went to the secret obstacle, which Saturday was tennis balls being tossed to you, but there's so many injuries that they had to change it up, so I don't even know.
Oh my God.
So
That's terrible. I shouldn't laugh, but like, who thinks of this?
people were whipped like those machines throwing tennis balls.
God.
So they're just going over this fence here, and then the secret one is in this box that they're about to head into, so I don't know what's in there.
Okay.
Could be a bunch of snakes, and I would cry.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. And then here's the one that I was talking about with the tubes that you wouldn't like.
I see it. Like, I saw a guy without a shirt on. That, and this type of race is never a good idea.
There was girls
be
like that too,
completely honest.
next to naked.
That is not because the reason why, because you're crawling through rocks and dirt. I mean, the dirt, you're gonna get dirty anyways. But
You should have seen the bruises and stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to get cut up. Like, that's a good way to get.
Oh yeah, you
a
should have
gash.
seen some of these people
Yeah.
after they were done. But yeah, here's the
Oh, okay. Actually, that's not as bad as I thought.
there's two sides.
I've heard of like one where you had to go under like floaty things, like under them and come out the other side. That would bother me.
Oh.
I wouldn't like that.
What the boys actually they did say what was the worst one ever in the entire world. That was the Arctic enema.
Oh, was it like an ice bath thing?
It's ice bath where you had to jump in the pool, and there was I'm going to keep going here in a second with the video, but I'm going to explain this first. You jumped in, and there's a wood that you have to go down 2 feet, go under the wood, and come up.
Ugh,
And there
I
was a
hate that.
line of ice, like 2 feet thick, and they said it was the worst experience of their entire lives. But they would do it again.
Yeah.
It was the worst. They said they had never experienced anything like that in their entire lives, and it was so cold.
Yeah.
But they're willing to do it again. That's really cool, right?
I feel like that says something about the experience.
The experience?
But
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so here's the next thing. This is called the Berlin Wall. It's 2 giant walls of this height. Hold on. Right
Time to get real.
here. And you have to crawl over it. And you know what I noticed? It's more about endurance. It's not about strength as much.
With this one?
The whole thing. It's about mental and physical endurance more than anything else. Then you had the monkey bars, which didn't look too easy, I have to add. They looked pretty difficult. And then the second to last obstacle was another giant wall, but it was like a skate ramp. Hold on, we'll get it here. It's not loading as quickly as I would like it to.
Oh, it's like an upward incline.
Yeah, like one of those skater things, and you have to run up it, and your team has to carry you up. And this is where a lot of the teamwork comes in from everybody, is because you'll look, everybody's laying here. These are different teams staying and helping other teams, which is really cool. But you have to get up there, and there's an obstacle to get down from this, and then last but not least, the dangly electric shock. It's just like eels.
Hang on, I'm waiting for the...
It's coming. There it is.
Oh, there it is. Ah!
See, and every 5 seconds you see that someone falling like that, tanking it. Mostly people covered their faces.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
See, there's another one down. And everyone made it through that one, pretty much. Oh, nope, just kidding. There's one down. And this one's a good one. And he's down. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts.
That is crazy. That's like an extremely hardcore version of what I did on Saturday.
Explain to me what you did on Saturday. What did you
All
go
right,
do?
so I brought some goodies.
Because I was commenting on your pictures.
With me. So, hang on. I don't think it's gonna...
Oh, no, it fits.
I have a big head. Hang on, I have a hair clip in. So, I did, if you can tell by my super awesome Viking hat, I did the Warrior Dash. Go ahead and laugh, it's fine.
I love it. It can come in handy at Halloween if you want to be like a cow or something.
That's what my mom said too. Anyways, so I did the Warrior Dash in Windham, New York on Saturday, and it's a 5K, and I actually didn't want to do it. I was kind of like, because I hadn't, like, I've been doing like a lot of strength training, but I haven't really been running that much as I would have liked beforehand.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't want to do it. It's going to suck, like, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, you know what? I paid $80
to do this.
To do this.
If
I have to walk the entire thing, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to have fun with it. And I am so happy I did it because it was so much fun.
You enjoyed it?
It was incredible. And I would say, because this isn't my first obstacle, like mud run, I did a couple last year. And I would say if you want to get into obstacle, like 5K mud runs, do the Warrior Dash because it is a really awesome, like, sort of introduction because they don't take themselves too seriously.
Did Jared do it too?
He did, yeah. Jared and I did it together. And
you look a little muddy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, we were way worse at the, right before the end, because the last obstacle was, barbed wire above you, but you were, like, crawling through water.
So it rinses you off?
Throughout
the day. That's exactly what it was at Mutter. They got all rinsed off, yep.
So, and it was kind of funny because it was, like, deep enough where I actually literally, like, my body was floating and I just, like, walked on my hands through it. So it wasn't even that hard, but, at the last one. But it's, the first, because it was at a ski resort. Oh. It's called Windham Mountain, and I actually want to go back there in the winter because it was so gorgeous. Oh, my God. It was beautiful. I'm like, I want to go snowboarding here. But, the first mile was, like, up the side of the mountain, and I'm like, this sucks. I'm like, this is not fun.
This is terrible.
Yeah, but once you get through that, the rest of it got better. Like, there was only, like, one or two more times where you, like, went back up. So, like, the rest of it was downhill. Mm-hmm. But the obstacles were, some of them were a little scary. Like, the first one was, the best way to describe it was, like, sort of like the frame of a house. Mm-hmm. Or, like, a barn, not obviously that tall. And you had to, like, climb over it. And I kept having, like, visions of myself, like, my hand slipping and, like, falling.
Oh, my word. You're sucking yourself out.
I was, but I got through it. Woo! And I did every single obstacle. It was so much fun. Like, I can't even stress how fun it was. Because there weren't... If there was an obstacle you, honest to God, did not want to do or thought you couldn't do, you could usually just walk around
That's
it.
what Tough Mudder was, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
You weren't
forced
penalized in any way like the Spartan sprint does where you have to do 30 burpees. It's not like that. Mm-hmm. And it's not like it's not my first mud run, but I did the zombie 5K last year, Run for Your Lives, and that was harder than what this was on Saturday. The obstacles were a little easier, but with the zombie run, you have zombies chasing after you. You have to, like, sprint through them. So it's, like, this entirely different, like, version of stress.
So what happens if they catch you?
Well, you have, in the zombie 5K, you have flags, like flag football, and they, like, you get, like, 3, and they rip them off of you. And that, like, once they get them all, you're infected or whatever, or you're
So
dead.
you become a zombie.
Yeah, you can be. You can, like, become a zombie in, like, the next heat or whatever, like, or, you know. But, so it didn't have that. So I'm just, like, walking along in between. I'm like, this is great. So zombies chasing me, because I didn't really care about time.
Yeah.
Like, I did run, like, a little bit of it, but mostly downhill. But,
When's the zombie run?
the Run for Your Lives 5K it's the Buffalo one. How you kind of said, it's actually, like, in Batavia. It is August 17th, and I think you can still sign up for it.
Are you doing it?
Yeah, I'm doing it. You should do it. I don't know.
How much is it?
I don't know. I signed up for it in, like, March. Like, I signed up for it a long time ago.
Maybe I'll go with you. It's a Saturday?
You should. Yeah, it's August 17th. It's a Saturday. I think you can. I'm sure you could still sign up for it.
I'm
I don't
going to
know
look
if
it
it's
up right
full
now
or
while you
not.
keep talking.
Yeah, we're doing the 10:38 wave, but here's a little secret. Most races don't check to see what heat you're in. Like, for the Warrior
really?
Dash, Jared was signed up for the 10:31, and I was signed up for the 4:31, and we both did the 1 o'clock one. They don't check. I think it's really, you know, just a way to sort of keep people, you know, from going all at once. But, because they track your time with a chip that goes on your shoe.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's really what, you know,
They're only
keeps your time.
68% full.
You should sign up for it. I don't know how much it is. It's probably expensive now. But, you should definitely check it out. But,
Free Run for Your Lives t-shirt, admittance to the Apocalypse Party, 1 free beer, race bib, and race medal.
yeah, you get it. They actually changed the medals this year. Last year it was just like finisher or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This year you get a medal if you survive or if you get infected. So it's a lot of fun. It's kind of crazy, and it's exhausting in a way, but you have such like a crazy sense of accomplishment, and it's such a cool adrenaline rush that you have so much fun with it. With the zombie one, but with the Warrior Dash, and I brought my medal in, because all
yay.
finishers get this, and it's actually like a bottle opener. Like you can take it off, and it's a bottle opener, which I thought was kind of cool, because you know, you sign up for these races and you get the medal, then it's like, all right, what do I do with it? You know, you save it, but I like how this one was sort of functional. And it says, I survived Warrior Dash 2013. I would do the Warrior Dash again. That was a lot of fun. And towards the end, there was this one obstacle, which I thought, I'm like, I can't do this. And I surprised myself. It's like an A-frame, and it was super tall. It was like at least 12 feet tall. And you had a rope that you had to use to, like, climb up it. And I was like, Jared, I don't know if I can do this. But I did it, and I was really proud of myself. So I can't
I'm
say
super proud
enough.
of you.
Yeah, it was so much fun. Like, I would do it again.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, now I want to see, now that I did that, I want to.
And like I said before, like, if you've never done a mud run or something, the Warrior Dash is a really... Oh, the thing with the zombie race, though, is it's the same day as Vino and the Beast.
Oh.
So if you wanted to do that one, because I did Vino and the Beast last year, and we should get them on the show.
We should.
Beast
It's
Mode
$87.
Athletics. We should. It's $87. That's not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
Yeah. We should get them on the show to talk about.
Next week? We'll
Yeah.
call them.
I might Facebook message them.
Do it.
Yeah.
And see if they want to come on
See
and
if they
promote the
want to come
event.
on and talk about it. I'm not doing Vino and the Beast because it's the same day, but
Yeah.
and I signed up for the zombie run a long time ago, and I didn't know, but whatever. So yeah, and these things are becoming so popular.
Yeah.
Like crazy popular.
You can't get away from them now.
No, but you do have to be kind of careful though.
Yeah.
You have to, because these events are sort of exploding.
That you'll get the ones that are like not
That
as
aren't as
to par.
scrupulous, yeah, as these big national ones, because it's in their best interest for you not to seriously hurt yourself, even though they do make you basically sign your life away.
Yep.
But yeah, these bigger ones take better precautions, I think. But yeah, you do want to do your research before you sign up for something like this. All right, I'm going to take fuzzy Viking hat off.
Get rid of it. It's bothering you.
So, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, so the next race I'm signed up for is the zombie one.
Good.
It's going to be a good time.
And you said you walked through most of it?
The zombie one or the Warrior Dash?
The one that you just did.
Yeah, I, because, oh my God, going uphill was, no one was running that.
But that's what they were doing at Tough Mudder, too.
Yeah.
There was a light jog every once in a while, but it's, like I said, it's mostly endurance, man.
Yeah.
It's just awful.
It is. And the thing with the zombie races, too,
But amazing at the same time.
Yeah, you end up actually sprinting through the zombies.
Well, that's because you want to get away from them, right?
Yeah, you want to get through them quick, and you kind of and you also want to go through zombies with a group of people, because it's less likely
that they're going to get
strength
you.
in numbers. Yeah. I got the we got the strategy down.
How do you
wait? We know what we're doing.
How do you wait for people, or do you just?
Well, people are just constantly coming, and so everyone's sort of just all right, we got enough. All right, let's go, sort of thing. You just go with strangers, you know, because everyone kind of realizes at a certain point, all right, there's less likelihood we're gonna lose life or whatever if we all go together. And you're not supposed to swat their hands away from you. So I would do this thing where I used my elbows to block them. No,
stay away, naughty, negative.
Yeah. So, oh well.
That sounds so fun. I'm so pumped. That's why I want to do this. But I'm just gonna make sure I can budget it right.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
But I've got major
you get the bug.
I get
You do.
I got major stoke right now.
Yeah.
So stoked I'm so stoked right now.
Are we gonna do that one Finger Lakes
Mud Run?
The
Finger Lakes Mud Run in Auburn.
Yeah, that we talked about.
It's in September.
We should probably sign up for that.
We're all
Wait,
set.
when in September? Because I might, depending on what weekend it is, I might not be here.
Oh man, look at you. Okay, I will tell you in just a second. But there's and that's a muddy one too.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Well, it's called the Mud Run. So I think that's September 28th.
Oh.
You're going to bail on me, aren't you, Amanda?
Might not be able to do it.
Wait, is this the right one? Finger Lakes Mud Run, yeah. At Everest Park. 28th.
Yeah, I might not be able to do it because it's not, I haven't bought the tickets yet, but I might be going out to California to visit a friend.
Oh,
so
fun.
I haven't
you don't
seen
have to
her
buy the
in
tickets.
years. What?
We're sponsored through my station.
Well, I mean, I haven't bought the tickets for the plane yet.
Oh, okay.
So it's
you
not
figured
set
out
in
when
stone.
you're going. You just have to figure that out, and then you'll be able to tell me.
So I might not. I don't know. I'll keep in mind.
All right, let me know, man.
All right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna contact Beast Mode Athletics and be like, you guys should come on the show because we want you to come on. I don't know why I haven't thought of this before because they do a lot of other things besides the.
Yeah, they do a lot of
stuff.
They
do flag football and
a lot of athletic events. Beast Mode, baby.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about this. If you guys can get into any one of these races, if you can, I mean, the biggest thing right now is affording these races. Some of them are so expensive.
Yeah.
To do a bunch of them.
Yeah,
I can't imagine how people do every single one because they love it. I mean, they love it, so they do it, but that's quite the impression it makes on your wallet. But
yeah. I mean, I guess it's kind of like if you don't, I don't know, if that's your thing.
Yeah.
If you don't spend your money on other things, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Yep.
What was I gonna say? It was something about the weekend.
Oh, I have something, just a little shout out to fingerlakes1.com.
Oh.
They were nominated for Business of the Year at the because I volunteer. I'm a chamber ambassador, so I volunteer for different events now and then.
Yep.
And congratulations, Jim and everyone, the whole team, to get nominated. You know, that's awesome.
Yep.
But also congratulations to Little John Orthodontics.
Who won it, yeah.
Who won. So I just wanted to
and it was held at Knapp Winery and Vineyard Restaurant, which is actually beautiful
oh my
this
God.
time of year.
I want to have my wedding reception there.
They do it. John McNabb.
I was like, not that I'm engaged or anything, but like, I'm like, this would be a really nice location.
There's a lot of people that do it
Yeah,
there. They have...
It's like tucked away, kind of like in the back a little bit by the restaurant, but it's gorgeous. Like their garden and like the views.
The vineyard's right there.
Yeah. Oh,
There's a cottage on the lake that you
beautiful.
can rent as a couple for your first weekend or first
I didn't know
night.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that you don't have to travel very far afterwards. It's literally, you drive to the lake on that road, turn right, and it's right there.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's pretty
and they
cool.
And they transport you to that cottage as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a little, I mean, it is a
And the reason I
winery.
know that, I used to work there
Yeah.
years ago. It's the only reason I know that. I did not rent out that cabin.
Yeah. Just to clarify.
Yeah. But yeah, it's absolutely, I love it there this time of year. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this is actually the perfect time of year for any of the wineries in the area. Fall is coming up soon too. What is with the weather, by the way?
What do you mean? Being colder?
Colder.
I know. You know what?
August, for Pete's sake.
I kind of like it.
I love it.
I
Whoa,
know.
whoa.
I
Let's
like
not
it.
go there. I love it. I love it,
Yeah.
love it. Because fall is my favorite season, and I get to wear all the cutest clothes in fall.
We're on the same page here. I'm like dressed for fall right now. Yeah.
The only thing I don't have on is my cute boots that I like to wear.
Yeah.
But it's August.
I know.
Isn't it
I
weird
don't think
to
it's
you?
going to last. It is a little weird. I think it's such a relief, though,
This.
that after that week, which felt like an eternity of crazy hot, humid weather.
When you don't have air conditioning in your car. Fun.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of awful.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It is. Oh, yes. It
Yeah.
is. And I made the mistake of running each of those days, too. Outside.
Oh, my God.
I was pretty gung-ho.
Crazy lady.
And then I took 3 days off. What is that? Kind of. I walked the whole... That's what I wanted to say. Tough Mudder.
Okay.
Thank goodness we talked about that. We talked about running. Spectators. It's not as spectator-friendly as I hoped it would be.
Yeah.
It's great. You get to see about 5 or 6 obstacles out of 15.
I'm going to say that's pretty good for like a 12-mile race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still bum me out.
Yeah.
Because when I was doing video, I kind of wanted, the Arctic enema, and I wanted to do, and that's where that big old chest cam. I got to get the video from my teammate, that had it on, because then I could add it to the video. But like, it bummed me out because there was all these
things
obstacles that I missed that I couldn't get on video because they were,
not. Well, I think
Couldn't see
that's
'em.
Also motivation to do it
myself, so I can see for myself.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. Because there and it's no fault of the race or anything like that. It's just you had to sit and you had to like, because you were limited, you literally a line of things that you had access to. We were like, okay, we got to go to the next obstacle. Let's go.
Yeah.
We'd sit there for an hour and
I
45
might just say,
minutes.
yeah, that's a lot of sitting and waiting too, and that's kind of not always the most fun thing.
Which, I mean, I was with a group of my, like, the girlfriends and the wives that were on the team, so it wasn't as, like, we talked and had
Yes,
fun.
you weren't by yourself.
Yeah, I wasn't by myself. It wasn't that, like, it wasn't bad to do that, but it still was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Where
How
are they?
long did it take them?
They launched at 11 and they got it done about 3:34.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that was really
Yeah.
good. What's funny though? If you start and you're not halfway through by 3:30, they kick you off.
That kind of makes sense.
It does, because
Yeah.
think about it. You started 11 and by 3:30 we were finished.
Yeah.
You're only not even halfway through.
Yeah. Exactly.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the porta potties. Oh, the porta potties.
Were they bad?
Never had experienced a porta potty like that before in my entire life.
Really?
I couldn't even. I held it all day.
Because usually those types of events, they have like a huge long line of like a ton of them. And I mean, it's a porta potty. It is what it is.
No. There was. Here's the seat. Here's the line of stuff.
Oh my god! Ew.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That would probably be my only complaint, is the porta potties.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta expect something, but it was like you were standing in line. You get up to like 2-3 people away, and you just get a wave. And you're like, oh my god, what is that? Why?
Now, did they have sort of like a festival area where there was like a stage and like things going on.
The whole place. There was a few different launch points. There was one finishing line, but you got launched from start. There's a giant stage here. There's another giant stage over here. There was vendors and there was, like,
so that's
food
pretty
and
cool.
water and drink over here. And then over on this side, they had like Under Armour was a sponsor, so they were doing like a Under Armour fitness challenge after the crackheads. Tough Mudder, let's run 2.2 miles. Yeah. Okay, then let's go do the Under Armour challenge. Okay,
yeah,
and they did it. And also they had these things called burners in between obstacles.
Okay,
that you could do extra. Like jump ups,
just in case you felt like it.
Like, you weren't getting enough. In case if you weren't getting your ass kicked too much, here you go. Yeah. And people were doing them. I was like,
oh my gosh, dang, hardcore.
I'm like, you have to be in some shape to be doing that.
Hardcore.
Those were optional.
Yeah.
Oh my word! And then then there was like the tent with all of the Tough Mudder gear, and I mean, this was it was like a store in there.
Yeah,
literally racks and racks of different goods and goodies and things that you could buy, and pretty pricey, but they had ATMs available in there, so it wasn't that bad.
Good to say. I got a t-shirt too. I didn't bring it.
Did you?
Yeah, it was actually a really nice t-shirt. It's like super soft and like I really liked it. And
that's awesome.
I wore it, and so I didn't bring it.
So theme of the day. Racing.
Yeah. I think signing up and doing things that kind of scare you too.
Yeah.
Like they're usually, more rewarding than...
I want that feeling.
Yeah.
I want that feeling.
You definitely get a high off of it. It's pretty cool.
I'm super stoked about it. I don't care if it's a year away. I'm super stoked. I'll stay stoked.
Yeah.
Unless I like jump off the bandwagon and stop training, which I highly doubt.
I would just say I don't see that happening.
I'm in love with it, so probably won't happen. Yeah.
I'm going to be doing sprint training tomorrow.
Are you?
Oh, yeah. We did with Jared in the morning.
I see he's been doing more and more videos.
We did. He's like been really active with it. He actually just got a brand new camera today that films in HD. So I think that'll be
huge. He shares videos that he likes too.
Yeah,
I noticed that.
My boyfriend, he does a couple different things. He has everything but the gym.
He was on our show a few weeks ago, and he talked about it. So if you want to check that out, check back to Jared in studio.
And he's also collaborated with a couple of guys for bloodandiron315.com, I think. And they talk about all sorts of like fitness things. So
that's pretty awesome.
Cool. Yeah, he's
pretty
really
awesome.
good.
They should come in. The group of them should come in then.
Yeah, we could have them on. I'll have to. I don't know where everyone's located, but yeah, definitely. I'll talk to them about it.
We got to talk to Beast Mode.
I'm gonna message them.
We have Cassie and Cassie Harrington and Miranda Palmentier from the Chamber. They're going to come in a few weeks and talk to us about Cork and Fork.
When it gets closer to it, I think that'll be fun.
Cork and Fork is on its way up, and we're super excited about it. So we're going to have them in. And Lake Girls, I'm sure, is going to make an appearance at Cork and Fork. I always go to Cork and Fork.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see you there.
Exactly. We'll be there eating and drinking our way through it.
Yeah. So if we say something silly,
don't hold it against us.
Just mock us mercilessly. All right, you guys. It is 6:50. We are going to get out of here. We will see you guys next week, and hopefully we can get Beast Mode in here. If not, we'll try to get them in here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully before the Vino and the Beast for them to talk about it.
That's pretty. I see signs up everywhere for it.
It's becoming a very big event in the area.
Yep. Yeah. So you can find all these races online. We could post links to them on our Facebook page, so if you want to find them. But we will see you guys next week, 6 until 7. And I know that Interlately, their show is going to be returning August 20th with Beth Lynch. So if you want to check that out, that'll be when that's coming up. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye, everyone.